Why do women's pants not have pockets? As a tenured 10 years husband, I've had the pleasure of carrying my wife's phone, keys, wallet, tissue pack, sanitizers etc., and have listened to her mention on at least a few 100,000 times that she wishes a set of pants or shorts had pockets or real pockets. Apparently some have like tiny pockets that can't fit anything in. And I just tend to respond with yay. That sucks. Anyone know why? And is there a place I can find nice pants and shorts for my lady with pockets as a surprise gift? Or would that not be appreciated? My kids were recently asking me the same question, and according to my son, since I can sew, I should make women's pants with man-sized pockets and sell them till I'm a millionaire. Then I'm to buy him a grappling gun. In addition to encouraging purse buying, it's because women's fashion is not about utility as much as it is about appearance. Bulging pockets distract from our feminine curves and frame. Gotta make sure we look decent to strangers. Who cares if we need to carry basic items with us as well? Right? I don't understand how a woman hasn't started a company making women's jeans shorts pants that have pockets. And not those fake, inch-deep pockets. Real pockets like men's pants have that will hold their phone, wallet, keys, loose change, and a medium-sized puppy all at once. With how often I've heard women bring up the lack of pockets, whoever started that company would be a billionaire in roughly 2.7 seconds. Meanwhile, we absolutely love when our dresses have pockets. Functional pockets, like those on men's pants, require the pants to have a real loose fit. Women's fashion is to have skin-tight or only a little loose fit. A phone or similar item in a pocket ruins the outline and silhouette. And a tight pocket could bend a phone. Pants sales have shown that women buy fashion over function, as loose pants with pockets do exist. Mostly online. Not all focus on fashion first. But the majority. That's my theory anyway. Pockets aren't sexy. I would go to a shop that sells sports or outdoors clothing, as they have more pockets. Oftentimes pockets with zippers and are comfortable. Good for any weather. Durable. Lucy and yak trousers and dungarees have the biggest pockets you could ever imagine. I regularly lose shit in there. The jeans have the smallest, but look at the Addisons. The short answer is that pockets ruin the silhouette. To encourage women to buy and use purses and handbags to carry their things. Pockets can also look baggy and ruin the shapely figure that conventional beauty standards want to force women to adhere to. But of course, pants will still appear to have pockets for the aesthetic design. Yes, it's all dumb. There are pants shorts dresses designed to have more useful pockets by certain designers, but not as mainstream from your larger retailers. I'm a woman. And this has annoyed me my entire life. One day I got called into work at 3 a.m. and just grabbed a clean pair of pants out of the dryer. Not considering they were my husband's pants. I almost never shop in the women's section anymore. The fashion industry is a bunch of asshats. Because your wife doesn't buy pants with pockets. My wife's pants have pockets. There are women's pants with pockets. Turns out, women don't buy those pants. And because of that, the demand is higher for pants without pockets. So there's more pants without pockets than without. If you Google women's pants with pockets, you'll see that almost every single major chain has this. Supply and demand. As for why women want pants with no pockets, I'm afraid to state the obvious, because Reddit has a special ability to ignore the elephant in the room. But it seems rather obvious. IMO. They do, just not in the styles you want. In costume fashion history, women have never had many built-in pockets. They were almost always separate pieces. And it's mainly because women were meant to be looked upon without any utility. Think of the jobs women were allowed to have, if any. For a long time, women were considered property. All of those occurrences are linked. Of course, that isn't exactly the same anymore. But things like tiny pockets remain prevalent. Also, women's pants tend to be much more form-fitting than men's clothing. Pockets would be problematic. When I sewed a ball dress, I added a 30 centimeters long pocket in the folds. I could store a dictionary inside of it. And nobody would see it. As someone who is English, this confused the hell out of me for a half a second. This is why I started wearing cargo pants. I pledged a few years back to never again buy pants with no pockets. If you keep buying them, they're gonna keep making them. As a woman, I have never bought pants without pockets. Pretty sure it's a conspiracy. It's so we spend money on purses. Because that's what women buy. In capitalism, you vote with your money. Women vote for no pockets. They get in the way of the male gaze. And women carry handbags. One of them is the chicken and the other the egg. But I don't know. I'm going to say it. And I'm probably going to get blasted. But I blame women for this one. Sorry girls. But if you prioritize buying pants with pockets, the market will produce more pants with pockets. Some will say that it's the patriarchy, systemic injustice, and a bunch old evil white dudes that make these decisions. However, if there is one thing we can count on, it's that old evil white dudes are greedy AF. If it will boost sales, they'll add pockets tomorrow. The very best thing anyone has done for my birthday is steal my favorite dress. Take it to a tailor to install pockets. Discreetly return it to my closet. And all me to wear it to dinner on my birthday. Then he handed me a small gift and told me be sure to put it in your pockets so you don't forget it. And when I reminded him I don't have pockets, he smirked and said, "Are you sure? Have you checked recently?" I squealed. I could see the envy on every woman's face nearby who heard me. I cannot recommend this enough. Another thing that hecking bamboozled me was women's shirts button up left-handed. And I cannot fathom why. I talked to a designer about this. He said, pockets aren't flattering. Women's clothes are designed to look slimming or sexy, not functional. So no pockets. I found a dress for my cousin's wedding and it had pockets. I had somewhere to save some appetizers for when I was drunk and hungry later that night. It was awesome. Ruins the silhouette of some outfits. We as women are often put under pressure to look a certain way. Often appealing to our male counterparts. Also profit. Your outfit doesn't have pockets, so you have to buy a handbag, backpack, etc. And normally multiple because one bag won't go with everything. This reminds me to finally write that online review for some sport pants I returned. Because the pockets were so tiny I could fit in my fingers. Nothing else. No phone, keys or what else I might have needed. I hate this. I'm guessing because they carry purses. I'm pretty sure there was an episode of Adam Ruins Everything completely about this very topic. It was darker than I expected. My wife's wedding dress had pockets. I'm convinced this is why she chose it. A little off topic, but dresses with pockets are the best. Cold sweat smile.